Welcome back to another walk around and test drive at Coyote Classics. I'm Dalton, that's my father Chad, and today we're checking out this badass 1969 Chevelle. This thing is the ultimate just monster. You know, all the money on this went into the drivetrain. Blueprint engine, four-wheel disc brakes, suspension upgrades,
9-inch forward.
Yeah.
When I first drove this off the trailer, I was so impressed. You know, the paint and body needs a little work, and Dalton, you'll point that stuff out to him in a little bit. It's got some chips, it's got a few little bubbles and shit like that. But I'll tell you what, rust-free undercarriage, floors and trunk, the doors are awesome. And like you said, what's under the hood and on this drivetrain is really where the money's at. Yeah, blueprint engine, aluminum heads, headers, 9-inch Ford, power steering, four-wheel disc brakes. Really nice under the hood.
Yeah, it's beautiful under the hood. And
Aluminum
just that
radiator.
sound, man. I mean, I'd like a car like this to have some chips because it's just, you know, fun. You can get in, drive it, enjoy it, not care where you park it, and have fun with it.
Right, we put some wheel well trim on it. Timmy buffed it. It looks good. And it's a bucket seat cloth.
Yeah.
Hop in, let's take it for a spin.
We're gonna drive this thing first. God, it's got a hell of a sound.
When you open the door, the dome light worked perfect. Okay.
Headliner's perfect too.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. If a guy wants to, you could put a nice paint job on it if you wanted, right? And then you got a solid floors, nice seat. It's got a brand new SS steering wheel we put on. I didn't like the one it had on it before. Horn works, wipers work on it. Gas gauge works with an add-on gas gauge. Oil pressure is at 55 pounds. Temp gauge works. Alternator gauge is not working, okay?
Yeah, I would doubt that the heater fan works with a
Nope.
hot rod like this.
Starts good too. What else we got, Dave? Pretty much it, huh?
Nice little B&M shifter.
Everything works but the damn heater fan. As far as the radio goes,
That's pretty old school.
she's old school. She's a... Yeah, looks like it probably needs a new radio.
You don't even need a radio in this thing with the sound of that exhaust.
I just want to hear it, to be honest.
God, this thing sounds
And it's got
wicked.
a cocky stance. That front end just sits up. You know, a nice
Yeah.
level stance, but the front end
Got
is just going to want to go up on her.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I haven't rode or drove this thing yet, but I've heard a lot of great things about it from
I was
everyone
impressed
here
with
that
it.
has.
It's one of those cars I wouldn't let my 18-year-old son have. I'll tell you that. He wants a Chevelle, but not this one.
Damn,
I missed the gear there.
that was wicked though.
Yeah, it will be. Timmy put the new steering wheel on and didn't quite make sure it was 100% straight. Yeah. You gotta straighten the steering wheel. Simple to do. The cool part, what I liked about it, it is a hot rod and it does have a lot of balls and it's fun to drive fast, but it cruised awesome too.
Nice.
You know, that's what was nice about it.
Man,
See what I'm
that's
talking
awesome.
about?
Damn, nice shift. Suspension feels good. Speedometer work.
It does, but it's showing 85. I think we're doing probably 75. It's a little off. But what I like, this blueprint engine is a high revving engine.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, how fun. I mean, to have a small block that you can push to the limit, probably 65, maybe 7.
It's crazy as a small block because it don't feel like it. I mean, it's just the torque and the power.
Oh, God, I got to do it one more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of pissed about that steering wheel, though. Because you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right when you can't hold onto the wheel right.
I know.
Timmy may have to hear about that on the way when we get back. Good old Tim. Tack up here works too, which is important. But with this small block, like I said, aluminum headed small block, you know, I feel you could definitely probably go into 6,000 RPMs pretty easy with it. And just sitting here, what a nice cam sound to it, huh?
Yeah, it does. like you said, all the, hope we don't get hit by a semi. All the,
That's one way to get a new paint job.
yeah, it is. All the drivetrain and everything on it's just, like you said, new. You look under the hood and it's like a jewelry box.
Yeah, and how about one other thing? How about the headliner? Like you said, it's perfect, but the visors are super tight. You don't have that bounce in your head.
The dash pad's
dash
nice, seats are nice.
Seats are good. They're GM seat belts all the way around. I mean, just a great car. This car, we're going to price it. There's another one I'm going to say. We're going to price this at $39,995. And I feel like if you don't care to have an absolute trailer queen, this is a sweet ass car.
I mean, even just to do the drivetrain, you know, you're going to spend half that.
Oh yeah, oh easy.
At least. Man, that's fun.
Those are 6,000 RPM shifts right there. And it does not feel like we're wrapping out at all.
No.
Does it?
Feels like you could do 160 in it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So
keep pulling.
we're doing 3,000 RPM. Speedometer shows 85. I think it's closer to 70, 75. But it's not bouncing. It's just off.
Yeah.
Well, you got a Ford 9-inch.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big tires too, all the way around.
Yep.
That's in third gear, that pull.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
This thing's cool. Pull it out front and we'll go around it. But yes, that right there is what this thing's all about.
That's what's gonna sell this car. It ain't the color, it ain't even the stance. It's, even though I love the stance, it's the frickin' torque, the power, and just the tightness of the drivetrain. Just the tightness of the drivetrain.
It's like a roller coaster.
I'm gonna pull this around back and just have Tim straighten that right now.
Sounds good.
It bugs me.
All right, so as you just seen, this thing is an absolute blast to drive. Four-wheel disc brakes, a blueprint engine, great sounding dual exhaust. We'll shut it off and walk you around it and show you the exterior. So like I said, the paint has a really good shine. Buffed it all out, but as we go around it, there's just a lot of little chips and nicks and things like that. But the grill's in good shape. Bumper looks nice. Headlights are great as well. Again, I'm not gonna be able to get them all, guys, but just know that it's, you know, if you wanna make a show car out of it, it's gonna need a repaint. It's got a lot of little chips. Like the Crager SS wheels, as Chad alluded to right away, I mean, the stance is just kind of awesome with it. It's got the big block type springs where it sits up, handles really well. And Chad and I were looking when we got back, and we're gonna take it to the alignment shop and get the front end aligned a little bit better and get that steering wheel taken care of before this thing ships out. But again, front fender's got a few chips. There's your front disc brakes, drilled and slotted rotors, front and rear. Got a few little bubbles down here in the corner of the door. Rocker's got some chips, a few scratches right here. Tiny little bubbles in the corner of the door. And I think what the guy was going for that built this is, like, when you have this power and you have something that just drives so damn well, you want to drive it and get on it like Chad just did. You know, who really cares if it's got some chips and scratches? You know, if anything, it gives you the freedom to be able to drive it like you want to. But you know, if a guy wants to take it to the next level, you know, paint job adds a ton in value as well. So it's not like you're losing money when you do stuff on these little cars, because they go up every year, and usually what you put into them is what you can get out of them. As we mentioned a couple times already, the headliner's perfect, the dome light works, seats are in good shape, looks like they have new padding and stuff in them. Paint on the dash is nice, top of the dash is good. I don't remember if we showed it or not in the drive, but the wipers do work. There's your seat backs. Back seat or door panels look good as well. This just needs to be tucked in there a little bit. It's that bow for the door panel. But overall, it looks real good. Door rubbers are nice and pliable. Some little solvent pop and stuff like that. But overall, it's really fits well. You know, door, fender, quarter line up good. Behind the tire, it's in good shape. Obviously do have some rock chips. Some 6x9s in the back package tray. Here's your great sounding dual exhaust. And it looks like, you know, we probably replaced the front and rear bumpers. We did it because they got a real good shine to them. Trunk lid lines up well. Your headlights and tail lights are in good shape. A little bubble here. Got a little like rise in the paint here. And I wouldn't say that's rust. I'd say that's more of like a kind of a shrinkage or a little air bubble underneath the paint. You stand right here, I mean, it looks like a show car with the shine that's put on it, but when you get up close, you do have a lot of the little things we mentioned. Make sure you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out the undercarriage pictures, floors, frame, all that's very solid. Tires got great tread on them. And you do have like some shrinkage in the paint right here too. Look how the door fits on both sides, you know, really good gaps. It's not like it's a rotten car, so if you were gonna repaint it, I wouldn't think there's much body work involved. This door is really solid. Rocker's solid. This corner of the door here looks rust-free, real nice. Door panel's in good shape. Now this seat I did notice on the headrest, it's probably the original headrest, has a crack in it, but the seat itself looks good and has nice padding. SS steering wheel. It's your tack. Doors open and close well. So just a neat car that's ready to jump in, enjoy, have some fun with on the weekends. Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. If you're interested, give us a call, 641-816-3145. We can ship it, help with financing. If you want it, we can make it yours. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.